Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Today, you are going to be hanging out with me, but first, you get to hear me ramble. So, here we are. So, I'm Simone. I'm a mom. I have two kids. My daughter is 15, and my son is, he'll be 11 this year. He's 10. I have ADHD, and I struggle with my mental health on a regular basis. I am also a Libra. So I am a girly girl and lover of all things luxurious and comforting. My moon sign is Taurus. I love astrology as well, so that's a thing. You'll catch me checking the calendars and the stars when I start feeling a little funky because usually something is going on. Hi, you guys. So I'm on my way to Soul Cycle today. It's been a pretty busy day, actually. Like, I've had a lot of things that I had on my mind. Like, my brain has just been going nonstop. So it's been a pretty hectic day, but I feel like I've accomplished a lot. Y'all can't see shit in here. Okay, so like I was saying, I'm on my way to Soul Cycle today. Soul Cycle I do once a week, sometimes twice a week. But it's legit my happy place. And I'm so grateful to have found it. I actually found out that I enjoyed Soul Cycle with my old job. So I was working in sales and they wanted us to do networking events and things like that. But my boss was like, if you find something that you like to do, it makes it easier for you to meet people, that are potentially your clients, right? So she's like, if you go and find something that resonates with you, that you enjoy doing, whatever. And I had always wanted to try spinning, but I had never done it. And you want clientele of a certain caliber. These types of activities in sports cost a significant, well, not significant, but they cost money. So you have to have the disposable income to be able to afford them in the first place. So that's where I started. And that's honestly why I started going to Soul Cycle. But it just so happens that I was super depressed around that time too. And I found so much joy in going to Soul Cycle. So it became part of my healing routine, actually. And I used to live so far away from it. And I told myself I was going to move closer. That way it would be, easier to make it a regular part of my routine. And here we are over 2.5 years later. And I am going to Soul Cycle on a regular basis. And it still gives me that same boost. And I will say this, I've tried other cycle studios and other franchises and things like that, but they really don't resonate with me the way that I would like them to. But the instructors, I will say, make a big difference. Because I've tried Cycle Bar, not to down Cycle Bar, but I've tried them. The demographic and the vibe just doesn't fit. So yeah. But I'm on my way to Soul Cycle. And I have a quick dinner idea tonight. I have a house full of kids right now because it is summer break. And my kids are there. All of the teenagers are there. I have a house full of kids, teenagers, and tweens. And they're eating me out of house and home. Send help. I had to find other little things that keep me motivated. I find that when I sit idly for extended periods of time, I get stuck there. So if I'm not, it's funny because my boyfriend jokes, he's like, you enjoy being a busybody. And I do, because as long as the momentum is going, I'm good. As soon as I slow down, it's hard for me to pick back up. So transitions are really hard for me. They say that, and I had no idea that this was ADHD related until I got diagnosed and started doing more research, obviously. But so I would sit in the morning. It takes me forever to get out of the bed. I'll be awake, but I'll sit there and I'll be thinking and doing and all of the things, my brain running a mile a minute, thinking about what I got to do today, what ideas came to me while I was asleep. because that is a thing. And I had no idea that other people, normal people, non-neurospicy people, don't have thoughts in their sleep. But I'm grateful for the thoughts that come to me in my sleep, because a lot of times they end up being really great ideas. It's part of my superpower. It's part of my superpower. Hi, you guys. So this is my first vlogging video, and I'm so excited. I'm actually on my way to SoulCycle right now, and I thought this would be a great opportunity to tell you why SoulCycle is such a great part of my routine and why it helps me with my ADHD struggles, right? So a few years ago, when I was working in financial planning and like sales, I was looking for clients, right? Because that's your bread and butter. You need clients to make money. So my sales manager she mentioned finding activities that you enjoy doing. So if you like playing golf, then you're gonna find your clients on the golf course. If you like Pilates, you're gonna find your clients at the Pilates studio. To find a hobby was her thing. Find something that you enjoy doing, that you know costs money, and you know where you're gonna meet the clientele that you want to have, and go there. And just go and just be religious about it, and you'll meet people, you'll make friends, and in turn make clients, or gain clients. And essentially that's why I started going to SoulCycle, because it had always been something that I wanted to do, something that I was interested in, but I just never took the time to step out and start doing it. So I was looking for clients, and I started going to SoulCycle, and I fell in love with it. Not to mention, I was going through some ebbs and flows with depression and some mental health concerns at the time, not knowing it was the job that was running me into the ground. But that's neither here nor there. When I discovered it, I haven't let go of it since. It's been a part of my healing journey and a part of managing my ADHD, because it gets that energy out, and it's so positive. The energy is so positive, and it gives me a boost when I need one. And I'm grateful for that. And I think you have to find the studio that works for you, because I'm not going to say that SoulCycle is the end all be all for all of them, but for me, that's the one that I prefer. Because I've tried other ones and they don't necessarily fit my vibe. They don't fit the demographic. They don't fit my energy. Don't look at my nails, y'all. It's not giving what I wanted to give. So I go to SoulCycle. But I wanted to introduce myself, because I'm new here, and so are you. We're new here together, and I am super excited. I've been thinking about doing this and launching a channel for the longest time, but I have such aversion to negative commentary and putting myself out there and feeling rejection. The fear of rejection is real. We're going to talk about that later, because that's a whole nother video. But I finally decided to do it. Something is happening. I'll be 35 this year, and the tides are turning. My energy is shifting. I am stepping into my essence and my power, whatever that means for me. I don't know. But the fear that I had for doing a lot of different things is slowly fading away. And I'm appreciative of that. It means so much to me. So here we are. Good morning. I'm exhausted, but in the best way possible. I'm headed to the gym. gym. I'm tired. But in a good way. I've been really working on trying to stick to a schedule because schedules aren't necessarily they're my thing, but they're not my thing. Schedules and I have a very love-hate relationship because sometimes my schedule doesn't align with how I feel, and I'm working on having a little more discipline. I don't know what happened. I've been fighting for a long time to get back to the 5 a.m. girl. When I lived further away from my job, it was easier to be the 5 a.m. girl. Like I would be up and at the gym by like 5:30. But it's like lately, it's very difficult. It's so hard for me to get up at 5 and get to the gym and then get home, and I'm usually running out the door at 9:30, and I'm supposed to be at work at 9:30. So we're working on it, but I was up late, not even really late, but I was up last night working on podcast stuff. So my friend and I had a podcast that we started back in 2019. It was actually doing pretty well. And then life kind of happened. COVID was cool, and then after COVID and into 2021 and 2022 is when things got rocky. Like it was just a lot of things happened, life happened, and it was hard for us to stay consistent with our recording schedule. So we've been saying for years, like, we're going to get back to it. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to go, back to what it used to be. And here we are. So I was fighting with the Spotify for Creators people. We had an email address that we couldn't get into. 2 email addresses, actually, that we couldn't get into. So obviously that's a thing. But after we realized that, we created a shared note with our passwords and stuff in it, or like a shared thing so we can get to them, because obviously this is an issue for us. But I was trying to get our stuff back. I couldn't access our podcast at all. I couldn't claim it because I have another one with my nonprofit organization that I have another one that I produce with my nonprofit organization, just to kind of like raise awareness and let other Black women tell their stories. So I wanted them on the same account, or at least I thought they were on the same account, but they weren't. So they had to figure it out. They wanted me to name files, like raw audio files. I'm like, I don't know what the raw audio files names were, because I don't save things in an organized way. No matter how hard I try. I really do try. But it don't always happen that way. I always have the best of intentions, child, but the monkey takes over. Oh, so for those who don't know, when I say the monkey, I mean ADHD. ADHD is the monkey on my back that will never leave me alone. And I saw that, I started saying that because of this meme that I saw somewhere, and it was like, you're hanging out with the monkey and the monkey's in the driver's seat, and then all of a sudden, like, the monkey just takes over, and there's no explanation. Now, if you can imagine a monkey behind the wheel of a car, it's kind of what it feels like when you have ADHD and you're trying to get all of these things done. Damn it, sir, is you close enough to my car or what? But yeah, so I'm sitting outside the gym like I always do, because I sit here forever. It's 6:35 right now. I'm supposed to be in the gym at 6. I'm here, and I have to finish my Celsius. Oh, let me tell you, I did not make it to Soul Cycle yesterday. Atlanta traffic did not allow me to get to my class on time. And after like 10 minutes or whatever, they don't let you in. So that happened. So I was like, it's okay, good spirits. I didn't let it get me down. Things happen, whatever. So I turn around. They're like, oh, do you want to stay for the 6:45 class? No, I had to feed my kids and stuff. That doesn't stick to my schedule, right? So I go home. On the way home, I hit a huge pothole. And I just knew that my tire was going to fall off. It didn't, thank God. But I just knew that it was going to be a thing. It wasn't. And then I think that was also me ruminating a little bit, because I did a big girl thing and I bought a car. I bought a new car. It's being delivered today. I haven't told my kids, so nobody knows. But I bought the car that I'm in right now. Her name is Ginger. This is my baby. I bought Ginger in May of 2015, I believe. Yeah, May of 2015. So Ginger's 10 years old. She was brand new when I bought her. And I said I was going to pay her off, and I was going to keep her, and I was going to drive her until my daughter was old enough to start learning how to drive. And that way I can upgrade and get what I want, and she can have a car when she's ready. She hasn't gotten her permit yet, so we'll see how that goes. Because I also have been meaning to schedule that for her, and I haven't done it. I'm gonna do it. Actually, I'm gonna do it today, because I'm gonna do it today because I thought about it. But yeah. So I did it. I had been going back and forth about it because I have a thing where I don't like to do nice things for myself, or big grand things for myself. Like, I'll buy myself little stuff on Amazon or whatever, a new workout set to make me feel good, little Fabletics going on, because the Fabletic sets are fabulous. I actually love them. But doing big things for myself, I usually have a hard time with. And financially, it's like I have the means to do it. I might have to adjust my budget a little bit. I haven't had a car note in so long. And I wanted to be responsible and make sure that everybody has what they need. And for the first time, I put my needs first, or my wants, my desires first. Because I've said this for so long, and I feel like everything that I've been wanting for my life has been manifesting lately. And I'm grateful. I said I wanted to move. I set the expectation about the job that I wanted when I started looking for a new job. That happened. I moved. That happened. And then I said when it was time, right before she turns 16 and starts to get her license, I said I was going to get myself a car. And I did it. So we'll see what happens next. I'm just trying to enjoy the moment. But you guys will see when it gets delivered. I got what I actually wanted. Because when I bought this car, it was a necessary purchase. I was in a car accident. My car got totaled. And I lived across town. So I had to be able to get back and forth to work. So I had to get a car. And it wasn't what can I take my time and shop and actually get what I want. It was you need a car. What can you afford? What's in the budget? Get it. So this time around, I said I wanted to make a big girl decision. And I did. I forgot what I was talking about. totally forgot what I was talking about. I don't know. I forgot what I was talking about. But, because why am I so tired? I'm so tired because I was up working on that, getting the podcast thing. I did get it published. Hooray. So, shameless plug if you guys are watching. I'll link it below so you can check it out for me. Okay. Love you. Thanks. It's called Break the Narrative. And we just are millennial moms talking shit. But I'm trying to get my schedule back on track. Like, I want to be the 5 a.m. girl again. I want to be up and at the gym and dressed and not running out the door. It's summer break right now, so the kids I really don't have to worry about. And even like during the school year, it's not that bad. Because my kids are older, so it's not like I have to be up and whatever. I do try to make sure that they at least eat something on the way out the door. That does not always happen. And not because I don't feed them. It's just because they don't want to. Or I'll buy all of the stuff and then it goes bad because nobody eats it. Yeah. We're working on it. It's like I'm building an empire here, guys. I'm building an empire and I'm trying to have the perfect balance between like go-getter and like hustle and make it happen. And also, you know what happened last time? We don't want to burn out. We don't want to be depressed. We don't want to be in the dark place. So like balance. Because hyperfocus kicks in and I don't know how to turn it off. That it happened last night and it almost continued, but I finished. Once I got the episode published, I made myself get off the computer. As if not, I would have sat there till midnight and I probably wouldn't have made it to the gym today. Because I would have been too tired to get up and go. To the gym we go. Very tired. Okay, so when I finally made it inside the gym, because I typically will sit in the car for, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 minutes, who knows, depending on where my brain is that day. I did a nice little walk, and that was it. Oh no, I did a walk, and then I actually went downstairs, and I did some weights, so it was like a light upper body day. Which my split for my workout lately has been all over the place, but I was going 6 days a week and now it's just kind of been based on vibes. Look at my skin glowing. The sun was like beaming that day. Summer is rapidly approaching. So I made it home finally and I wanted to start doing my apple cider vinegar in the morning before I eat anything again. I noticed that when I did it before, when I was actually being consistent, my skin was like beautiful and I noticed that I felt better, like I had less bloating. I tend to retain a lot of water, so I noticed that my hands will swell, my feet will swell, and the apple cider vinegar actually helps to keep that swelling down. So when I got home, I made me a cute little breakfast, even though I was probably already late for work. I can't remember what time it was, but I know it was dangerously close to 9:30 because I did not get up on time. So I made my little breakfast sandwich, put the kitchen back together, and then